is coming in a combo, and it's definitely going to be taken out right here for Ball So Hard. The only thing I can see, only person that can basically pull them out, this is that big guy in the middles, NATO and Glizzy. Let's see if they can get it done.
We will find out shortly. And of course, we are going to possibly have a special guest join us here on the broadcast, possibly in this game, unless everyone quits out ASAP. Then we may not. If this game ends in like the first quarter, then we may not be able to.
But yeah, that first game, especially the first half, like it just ended 19-38 was the score if anybody is just tuning in. And boy, was it a crazy one. A lot of turnovers, a lot of movement going on for No Look as Glizzy gets it started with the first shot of the game.
It is going to be Ball So Hard that draws first blood, like you said. Bringing it back is Kaii. Tries to shoot a midi. And guess what? There is Slaughter with an offensive board. Not the first time we've seen that.
Yeah, Slaughter has been a mean center down in 2K League, especially known for his offensive rebounding and also just getting second chance opportunities, man. He's a workhorse on the board. You can see another player, Krazy, getting that steal, passing it off, and getting out to Kaii for a three.
#1 overall pick for season 4, Krazy. He's going to get another top teammate in the draft here in season 5, unless, they trade it. We've seen some crazy things from the Lakers. We'll see what happens as that shot's not going to go. Great defense there by No Look. Krazy takes it in for the easy layup. Here we go, Vaughn. 7-2. I don't want to say anything, but
the same kind of look that we was basically going off of game 1. It just comes out to another bad start right now. Here comes another steal, and here comes SIGS to Kaii inside for the finish. It's 2-9. This is not looking good for Ball So Hard. We already got the point guard on icy right now. It's not good.
Yeah, Ionoic, we're going to go ahead and need you to tell Santa that you want to get a jacket instead of whatever you got because you are cold, my friend. Need something to warm you up. And I will say this, mental is so much part of the game, right? You can have stick skills, but if you're not properly focused on what's going on, it gets very tough. And we heard someone talk about how, they're not properly focused in the game for whatever they've got going on. And that kind of impacts you, man. You've got to be focused, laser finishing on whatever it is that you're focusing on,
Right now, 5-12 lead. And it shows right now, like they're trying to stay focused. They're trying to get everything together. You can see some of the defensive rotations is just not in, especially that corner dot that was made by, I think that was Bash, straight out to the corner for No Look. So, again, Ball So Hard just got to figure out some stuff, pretty much get checked in and know that, hey, this is the finals. Regardless if it's open or not, this is still a finals at the end of the day. And this is a great opportunity to get yourself out there as a team.
If money is involved, I want to make sure that we are all locked in as a team. But, hey, we understand that at the end of the day with real life things go ahead and kind of bump you out. But so far, 5-point lead only for No Look. Shout out to Kings World in the chat. Happy he was able to play in the combine. Wish him the best of luck in his whole prospect journey. As you see a midi there. Okay, 3-point lead. They're not going away that easily. Not at all.
Oh, no, they're playing defense. There goes another deflection right there. And they starting to get up. They starting to actually play up to the level where Kaii puts out a crab mid-range and puts it down. He's slowing the roll just a little bit.
Kaii is definitely someone fun to watch. Look forward to seeing what he can do in his second season with the T-Wolves alongside Bears. Ionoic is going to go ahead and get that one to go. Nice top of the key shot there. And someone in the chat real quick is asking if it's a best of 5, best of 3. It is a best of 3 with No Look having a 1-0 lead and a quick pass to the right corner to make it go in.
What a great dot right there and great ball movement right there for No Look. Just beautiful ball movement, understanding that press was coming and just quickly just get the ball down the court for an easy 3 in the corner.
We will go ahead and get you guys to listen in to start off the second quarter. Unfortunately, the teams did not join Discord, so it might be a second or two behind or up front ahead of it, but we will get you guys that listen in here momentarily.
Man. A turnover that leads into a mid-range right there, and that's the toughest buckets, man. Especially when you just give up a turnover, literally have to run back in time just to prevent a bucket. It's so tough.
That's what the pros do, right? What I love is the pros, if they go ahead and have an open midi, they'll go ahead and take that midi. I feel like some of the amateur players will be like, oh, no, I don't want a midi. Let me walk it back for the 3.
I got to stop for a 3 instead of actually.
And then they just get a contested shot, or you end up turning it over or whatever it might end up being.
Yeah, as again, take your easy twos as quick as possible, whether it be going to the paint or whether it be taking that mid range. Please take your twos. There's nothing more frustrating as a coach, just like looking at it and just saying, well, you know, you could have had a two, but instead you took in the three. It's a long shot. But hey, we gotta go back on defense.
We sure do. It does look our guest is here. Whenever you're ready, I believe you should be able to unmute yourself. We'll have Coach Jay lead the way there as that shot, or excuse me, that pass was an alley-oop. Couldn't connect there. Smart decision to bring it back down. Shiftay gets it to Bash. Bash. About 5 seconds to find something to work. Nice little move there. Dots the left corner, and that's going to be contested and not going to go.
Beautiful.
Oh, and that one was tipped in.
It got tipped in? What's going on here? Oh, man, 2K. We're going to have to talk.
When the momentum is in your favor, the momentum is in your favor as you see another three from top of the key to make this a 6-point ball game.
I really thought that was a stop right there. Speaking of stops, Iconic gets the stop right there and tees it up for the half court, but that will be no good.
I mean, it's a much, much closer game. We do have a special guest. Chris, my man, what is going on?
What's going on, guys? Excited to be here. Excited to be here for this matchup, honestly. Got what I would consider a little bit of a fresh face in Ball So Hard. Obviously, you know, the other guys over at No Look have been, you know, doing pretty well this pre-draft. But excited to see a fresh face in the finals, in the UPA finals itself.
Yeah, it definitely is interesting. They didn't play so well in that first game, right? They kind of went ahead and got blown out. I believe somebody also went ahead and got graded. But here they're fighting, though. They're fighting, though, Chris. They haven't given up just yet. It is a 10-point lead, as you can see, for No Look. Now, would it be fair to say, Chris, that No Look is one of the favorites? Let's just call them top 3 teams coming into Vegas.
Yeah, I would definitely have to say that just from just like an experience perspective, when we just consider their lineup. I mean, you know, they've got Shiftay, and even if we go from an amateur's perspective, they've got Glizzy playing for them right now in this finals, who is regarded as the, you know, if not the one, then maybe the second best player that isn't league eligible just due to age. So, I mean, just across the board, yeah, No Look is definitely a top favorite. You know, especially after, you know, now we know that Eyeball Empire is not going to be attending the event. Yeah, they're definitely one of the teams that are going to be able to, that, you know, we have to be able to watch going forward.
Yeah, Dave Fry and company have won enough money, Vaughn, to where they want to leave some for other fishes in the ocean.
Hey, man, they've been wreaking havoc on the Xbox side and has a coach. And Chris also will contest to this too, especially when we talk about it on NapX. Man, it is a glory and a very good sight not to see Empire for Las Vegas.
They took mercy on everybody else. They said, you know what, you UPA announcers have just been saying our names nonstop. It's about time you
know,
about
chill
someone
out.
Else.
Right.
Let's go ahead. Coach Jay, let me know when we have that listening ready, as that one's going to be heavily contested. Had Badge, got confident, couldn't connect on that one, and that middy's going to be good. Not quite the start that you wanted if you were Ball So Hard. Coach Jay lets me know that we are ready, so let's go ahead and get that live listen in between these two teams.
No, you got Badge,
No, you gonna have.
You got Kaii. Oh, okay.
What shit? Come on.
Hey, I just looking at it because you got Badge.
Cool, I got you.
I'm not gonna. Nato, do you want to go to follow Krazy after this? I don't know, because like he's. Oh, yo, I'm literally in the lane. No, I'm literally there. Like. Try to bro. Should have so fucking.
They switched the A. Hit me on the wrap up now. Throw it. I got a green at if I'm gonna shoot that. Oh, that's me.
Yeah. Damn, bro. Fuck. We good. Come on. What's up?
Dribble it up.
Still, we got it back.
Yeah, just anticipate it, Nato. Every time you get it, he just going. They said this.
Let me go right. Go left.
Not middle, Jolo. Don't switch. I'm here.
Damn.
Oh, I just got hit with that fucking shit, bro.
Me and Kyle. Bro, this is crazy what they doing. Come on, Nato, get team. This is crazy.
Come on.
Switch on raps.
Go to him, man.
Ready to get back in
Throw,
front.
throw.
Good
Trust
Got
me.
you.
Fuck it. Dot, come on.
Come on. Good fucking shit.
Come on.
Come on.
Good fucking shit. Come on. Needed that. Needed that. Get back. 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 Get back.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Get on Kai, get on Kai, stay on Kai. He gonna go. No, Jolo.
This nigga just outran this shit.
Good
though.
bait, Nato.
God
Thank you.
damn.
Come on. Green.
This shit, boy. We need it. We need it. We need it. Damn,
He got glass badge. He warned me.
I need help, I need
Gonna
help.
fade it.
This shit, throw,
Thank
throw
you.
again, throw again, throw again. I ain't gonna miss this one.
Trust him.
Come on, bro. Green.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
All right,
Really
four,
fucking
bro.
trolling,
Come
come on.
on, bro.
Get love in that eye.
Put in 3-2. Put in 3-2. Put in 3-2. Put in 3-2. My arrow one.
If they run a two-man, switch it automatically. I can guard badge.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it play though.
Just holding B
You
down
don't
here.
run a play.
No, you can go. You can go. Got you, Nato.
Switch Cal if they rap. Damn, that shit
Damn,
hard
I
to
was
guard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he just
Hey, go right. Run two-step.
Now,
I thought she was gonna call go. Damn, bro. Nah, I went hella early right there.
yeah, I was gonna call it. I didn't expect you to cut that early. I was too focused on trying to get up court right there, though, Kyle. I was trying to get up court.
Nah, I went because the shit was just open. Like, I just went because the shit was open. That's I gotta let you call it. So that's me. We only done 7 though. We right here, bro.
We want tip, though. Come on.
We just gotta have a good third.
He needed a bucket.
Need
right
it.
there.
Need it. Come on.
Steal.
Mhm. No fucking way, right?
Foul.
I'm in this game. It's great, bro.
Go up. Everybody go up court. Everybody go up court. Court. Go up. Go up.
Mhm. Got you. I'm making this offender to the bro. This shit is so fucking stupid.
You the one throwing that to me, was you?
Being slip heavy.
Oh, okay.
You're not gonna blitz me, bro. Cal, be ready to shoot off the inbound. Bash is literally doubling me.
Watch Jolo
Win it.
corner right there if I do that again.
It wasn't even my corner.
It was
It
Nato.
was-
Yeah, it was just Nato. Yeah. Nato's coming to read when you hit him.
Good shot.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
Stay. Pass back.
Oh, but Kyle, you don't need to drop though. There's no reason. Like you not. If anything, I can block that. You don't
Like
need
that.
to go on that. You know what I mean? Like I'm closer to paint than you.
Yeah, that's.
You should be disciplined off ball, bro. That's like the 3rd time I did that shit.
Back to me. Damn it, I got a green at.
Damn, that's me.
Good, bro. That's a good shot, bro. That's a good shot.
That bitch was
Just be disciplined off ball, Kyle. Every time they pass the ball away, they're just looking back to the PG.
No, I don't even be trying to like go down halfway. Like I be just trying to just sit in the lane right there. Like I just.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Just be disciplined.
But yeah, I just.
Hit me.
Get back, KJ.
Let's go.
Got blessed,
Yeah, I
come
knew
on.
he was playing wing. That's why I was trying to get that little gap shot. It's a gap shot middle each time. Caught not pitching.
Not
Damn,
trying to
we
get
gotta
back.
get back on the
I mean, we tried. we Nato literally both sprinted. Wait, watch the blitz. Watch the blitz. You gotta let me get up first next time. See if that doesn't happen.
good.
Pass.
That's it. I'm being patient. I said.
But I'm saying, let me
see.
get up first before you dribble.
All right. This is it. Come on.
Throw.
Free board. I got box. Trust him.
I ain't never seen some front runner shit like this before, bro. Sad.
Chris, we've got ourselves a 10-point ball game between these two teams. Ball so hard, just not looking to go away. They're here, they're fighting, they're crawling. Close, but not close enough to take the lead as we are in the 3rd quarter. 2:40 left to go.
I tell you what, India, they did a great job of one area where they were getting beat a lot was in transition. I think, the experience of the 2K League with guys like Kai and Bash and everyone, where you could see in transition, they were just getting and going and hitting, open mid-range and finding space. And the Balso Hard's been able to minimize that gap. And I think that's why they've been able to, come back in this ballgame a little bit and prove to us that, hey, they belong to be in this finals.
Yeah, we talked a little bit earlier about how professionals, when they have an open midi, they take it, where amateurs will want to go ahead and come back, get the three. And that kind of goes back to other antics that professionals will go ahead and do. And that's running the transition buckets back and the transition breaks, is where you'll have the dudes fill in the open lanes, right? You can speak more to it to where, hey, one individual is going to go ahead and go to the bucket. The other is going to go ahead and flank out to the 3-point line. I mean, that's something that is easy to perfect if you continuously work on it.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the professional game, it's all about spacing. And especially in Pro-Am, as coaches, we preach over and over again, hey, force that defender, especially in a mismatch, to make a decision before making your read. And guys that play the 2K League, they do it better than anybody else. I mean, look at the spacing and some of the passing for no look. It's just unbelievable. They're forcing that weak side defender to make a read and, playing a 2-on-1 situation. That's what they have to do. And you know what? Ball so hard coming back and do the exact same thing on the other side. So
hey, they trade in buckets, man.
Both these guys locked in for sure right now.
You've got King Bash bringing it up the court. They've got a 10-point lead themselves, trying to go to the top of the key, trying to make something happen. Slaughter, a little pick and roll action from the right hash. Bash tries to get all the way to Krazy with a little bailout pass. Not sure what happened there. And Krazy tries to take it to the rim, and Slaughter's there to clean things up.
He tried to catch
he
your body.
always does. He did try to catch a body, just couldn't connect. And doink off the rim as he tried to lay that one up, and that's going to be a smart foul there.
I tell you what, they're behind by 12, but I'm actually liking to see Ionoic, obviously getting blown out game one, but taking more of those quick stop hash shots from around the key, finding space, hitting that slip early like he just did there. And the center too, for Nato is actually outweighing the rotations, which is what we like to see as well, and something you have to do against a 2K League team because they are going to rotate better than anyone.
Krazy tried to get a little fancy with it. Why not? You've got a 1-0 lead. You're up by 12, and ball so hard not able to make them pay.
And that's so tough because especially you're trying to get back in the game. That three was kind of needed. They have to get it back on the defensive end, but man, oh man, that could have brought it down to at least a single digit going into the fourth quarter.
Bash gets it over to Kai. Kai, face of the franchise for T-Wolves. Ain't that right, Bear? Saying that because Bear is in the chat.
There goes a turnover right there.
And you know what? I think Bear will be the first guy knowing Bear to say, you know what? You're probably right, India.
Hey, man, that's that tip-off MVP, if I remember correctly. Towel gang for days. As Kai goes ahead and gets a steal there, looking to make something happen here. Tried to dot the right corner. I thought he had top of the key. Maybe we jinxed him. Maybe Bear doesn't have anything to worry about.
Hey, if Kai is throwing that pass and Bear is still on the court, I don't know. It's probably a different talk to him. Maybe Bear probably going to get into him a little bit. You got to protect that face of the franchise. Look, you know what I'm saying?
We are starting at the start of the fourth quarter. It's a 12-point lead, Coach Jay. Well, let's go ahead and get a listen in for at least about 3 minutes or so. In case this ends up being a sweep, give our viewers a little bit more of a listen on the action. You let me know when we are ready, as you've got Glizzy with Badge trying to make something happen. Gets it to Nato with the reset. After this play, we'll get you guys a listen in. He takes a deep shot from the logo. I think it's a perfect time to go ahead and get that listen in.
They do that every time. Just fake step, good shit.
I held the back one already.
There you go.
Mark on, bro.
If they don't wrap us like that, please.
Yeah, stack, yeah. I'm here.
Go.
Switch.
Go, Glizzy. Yeah.
Fuck.
Come on, good shit, B.
Damn.
Check out.
Nato, go ahead and step right now.
You ready to shoot right here, KJ?
I was trying to get back up there for you.
They're gonna try me. Nato, stay top right here. They're gonna try me like they always do.
Good patience.
Go straight down when you reset.
He got 4.
He'd be fucking fiending.
He gonna try to lurk it, Cal. Be ready to shoot. Stop hash. Oh, he did. All right, that's perfect. That's cool. Come on. Damn. Be your
Jumps free though.
I was an extra to me.
Nah, yeah, I shouldn't. Who's gonna jump?
Throw.
Let me.
No.
And he made a white. Nice. Peace. Oh, not going on there. Why is it a high point? Like, so fucking slow. I don't know why it's a high point.
Ah, you.
Good foul.
Alright, come on.
Man, we ain't fouled a break all game either. I got 70 yards though. This shit bad.
No, I was gonna say the only breaks they're really scoring on is TOs. We can't.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. This game they didn't really have a lot of breaks. Ain't gonna lie. They trolled a lot of them.
Yeah,
bro.
then yeah.
Glizzy, red.
Go up, KJ. Go up, KJ.
Throw. B.
I got the box. Y'all should get that.
Good shit, Kyle.
Ah, they made
way.
you tip it.
No, whoa.
Throw back.
No.
And no, I thought I could get. That's
Nice.
That's me, bro.
This
That's
shit, bro. Yo, and that what?
You gonna drop him?
Okay, I guess he's just
Throw.
grittier. I guess he's just grittier, bro.
Come on.
Oh, God, seven, bro. That's me, bro.
Ooh.
Yo,
Good shit, Nate.
good bait. You good him. Money wing. Hell no. What am I looking at? He's gonna make it.
You want
This game is great.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, you gonna get it.
Alright.
Come here now.
Give it to Nato.
Alright.
Make Nato bring it to
It
you.
was enough lanes. I gotta throw it to him earlier though. That bitch was there when he was open on it.
Yeah. When you hit Nato, we just rap and I'll come to the ball. That's what we're gonna do.
Alright, but
I don't want you to get no turnovers. Come here.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yeah,
it's me.
it's not. He was rotating to you. It wasn't you.
Pass. Back.
Guarding to
I think it's probably NATO.
Charge.
Yeah.
Oh, block.
I didn't think they would
And
also.
we're back here as we got 143 in the fourth. Glizzy at the line shooting free throws, and I just can't help but notice the turnovers, man. And it just, we talk about experience so much as analysts, as commentators, as just aficionados and fans of the game. India, what does Ball So Hard have to do in order to minimize this? But 136 left, 10-point deficit. How are they going to win this game?
I don't think there's any chance that they do. You've got a minute 36 left, looking at a 10-point deficit, and you've got Bash with ball and Badge. I'm not sure there is much that you can do, right? If your ball's so hard, you've already turned the ball over 13 times. But let's be honest, on the other side, you've already had no look that's turned the ball over 10 times as well. Now, as you've heard in the chat or in the listening, they were kind of trolling on the fast breaks, was no look, or else this game would be a much, much wider gap than it currently is, looking at a 12-point deficit if your ball's so hard.
Right now, they are just playing really good, really comfortable, especially on the fast breaks and also getting some steals. While pretty much it seems for Ball So Hard side, pretty much Glizz been only the beneficiary as far as the offenses go, but they also been playing solid defense. It's just not enough time to minimize the damage or at least come back from the damage that was set already from the first quarter and they're on out. So
And
right now they're just
and right
great.
there you saw them play great defense, but what happens? They go ahead and turn the ball over right back themselves. So they haven't been able to take advantage of the points on turnover because they just go ahead and turn the ball right over themselves. And now you've got yourself an 8-point deficit here as they're going to try to get the alley-oop. Not going to be there, but they go ahead and get the easy layup down low is Slaughter, and he's played really well himself. The man has a double-double.
And it's just, no look. And as you guys heard with the live listening, just playing with their food at this point, kind of just going about the motions, trying to get the reps in, just, taking open threes when they got layups. At the end of the day, I think these guys know they have it in the bag. And they're acting like it, and they deserve to act like it. I mean, that's the difference between a professional. And I think the only one that's really showed out for Ball So Hard has been Glizzy. And, that's kind of the rhetoric going in is, can they surprise this, professional offense, this professional team? And, we saw the result here tonight.
And it was definitely I mean, they put up a good fight in game 2, did Ball So Hard. After they got swept and just shoved out of the arena in game 1, they came back. They fought as best as they could. Unfortunately, just could not get the job done, as this one, unless a miracle happens, should easily go in No Look's favor. And it looks like we might see a quit out here in a second or two. But yeah, Glizzy had 29 points, was 7 for 11 from the 3-point line.
He was killing it, man. That man is just taking a lot of good, smart shots, and especially creating a lot of shots for his team, man.
And I will say, you know what, even though Ball So Hard doesn't get the win here, gets the sweep in the ADBA Open, this is an opportunity to showcase. I mean, you know, we've got about, 150 viewers tuning in. I'm sure a ton of 2K League coaches looking at draft-eligible guys like Jolo, looking at Glizzy for next year. You know, maybe even looking to make some trades and some pieces for some retainments in the league. So even though they don't get the win today, a good show, a good display. And you know what? The old saying is you can never turn a blind eye to progress. And Ball So Hard come out, they fought valiantly, just